It's been great. It's been fantastic. It's been pretty hectic. Very busy, especially with me and a couple of newer characters as well.
Yeah.
We've come in with some really cool storylines. Someone asked me this earlier on, and I was like, well, yeah. It's a lot. It feels a lot like it's been going on for a good while. But I think it's since the end of March, May. End of May, going into June. He's kind of his name's Scott Fairchild, and he's kind of one of these baddish boy-esque type characters. You know, it feels weird saying that, but you know, he can be. He's one of these guys that just really wants to get the last word out. He's really. Sorry, you can tell I haven't prepared anything for this guy.
That's alright.
He always wants to get the last word in. He's not necessarily a bad guy, but like things he does cause ramifications for a lot of people in the rest of the school. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like it's something like different. You know what I mean? Like, well, it just gives you a lot of stuff to play with. There's a lot of different like because when you're acting and stuff like that, the important thing about a character is that they have different faces for different people. Just like the way you would talk to your mum is different to the way you'd talk to like your best pal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the thing with Scott is Scott's got a lot of those. He's a man of like lots of different fronts, and especially over the course of the season, you get to see a lot of different aspects to his character. Yeah, there's a long romantical kind of square, triangle, pentagon. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of ladies in Scott's life. Yeah. There's some big messages. You know, like bullying is a big one. I know that's something that always like comes back around, but you know, it's still such a huge problem, especially with people at that age. It's tough. It can be really tough for like kids out there. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's important that there is shows like this to kind of show you that it's not. There can be a good outcome, and there's other like paths to follow. It's really different. With Waterloo Road, there's a lot more room to kind of really delve into what makes a character. It's because it's a younger cast as well. In Hollyoaks, I tended to have most of my scenes with older people. So it's nice to kind of get a different, you know, feeling, like act with people that are my own age. I mean, you know, it's sad. It's been such a long running show and such a staple of like BBC. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I remember being a kid and it coming on and then watching it when it first came out. And I mean, it's ran for so long. They've had some fantastic actors in it as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's a real like privilege to be included, especially for the last season. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's quite special. Similarity. I'd say me and Scott are both fairly confident people. Although he's confident in a lot of other ways that I perhaps may not be. But I think the difference, he's a right lady killer. He's a bit of a lady killer, and I'm not quite. We were filming a bike chase scene, and I decked it off the bike, and the shot's being used, but it won't be used for that long. But I decked off the bike, landed, skidded all my hand off the concrete, had to go A&E.